What's up, guys? Bones88 here, and Dragon Champions has released yet another mediocre to nil patch. Hope you guys are excited, and without much saying about it, let's get into it and let's go over it. We'll read it all, and then I'll go over the test server. We'll go over a couple characters, some reworks, and all that. So, let's do it. Alright, we're over here on Reddit. And Liz says, "Greetings, champions. This update brings a couple of new heroes to Corridor and also pays some attention to one of the old ones, Dieselrog. A peculiar one of the orcs fashion is getting his abilities reworked and abilities level 7 on top of that. Besides, we are preparing the game for upcoming events that are just around the corner." There's a picture of Ace&Sin that we've already seen. They're releasing a character they already announced, so that's cool. Alright, general, new heroes. Ace&Sin, they're half pigs, rogue, brawler, legendary. I don't know when that's going to be released or how he's going to be released, but since he's a legendary, he will only be available in shards. You won't ever be able to farm him ever. The only way you can get legendaries in this game is if you get them through the shard pull. So good luck. It pisses me off, but what do you do? Can&O'neer is a half pig, ranger, headhunter, leader, epic. Now, the same goes with epics as legendaries, but I think maybe a year later, they release epics, they put them in the shard thing, and if they want to, they can make them farmable. Do not expect any epics or legendaries to ever be farmable to you except in the shard shop. It's something they're trying to convert to. It's going to make them thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars, because I've messed around and tested it and done the math. It's ridiculous. If you know me, you know I'm pissed about it. Everyone's pissed about it, but that's what they said they're going to do. And we've begged and complained, and that's what they're going to do. So if you want an epic or legendary, start pulling those shards. Otherwise, you'll never get these characters. Can&O'Neer, he's going to be like what the Nelly event was. I don't remember if it was a week long or how long it was. It was about a week. And it's a special campaign event, and you have special energy for it. You refresh your energy, refresh your nodes, and you farm keys. And then you get those keys, and you use those keys to open up chests, and you get 3 Can&O'Neer or Nelly shards. It's a ripoff. I don't mind the event itself, but you would have to spend, once again, thousands upon thousands of dollars to get Can&O'Neer. And speaking of that, make sure you're getting your dwarves ready, because the Baldur event, legendary event, is just around the corner, it says. So I messed around with the last half pig event for Wiz and Ard, and you needed a full Gear 12 half pig team without a leader to beat it, or if you had a leader, you could do it with all Gear 11. So either you're going to spend thousands to get a 7-star Can&O'Neer, or I would start Gear 12ing all your dwarfs if you really want to beat this event, this Baldur event. At this point, I don't really care. I'm not going to spend any money to get him. I don't care. I don't think he's even that good. He's been in the game for months upon months now. We're not surprised. It's nothing we don't know about. It's nothing we don't know what his kid is. I think Nelly's going to be better. So I'll probably Gear 12 some characters just for the next time around. But it's going to be a long time before you ever get Can&O'Neer, before you ever get Nelly. And I'm just not excited. The game's going in a crappy direction. I'm just not excited about any of this. So, moving on, they reworked Dieselrog's abilities and added level 7 for them. They have now made Dracoins from the monthly packs and progress packs are now accounted for in the special milestone events. I don't know what the special milestone events are, but it's good that they're taking that into, I'm glad that they're thinking about that and adding it to it, because I get those. That's the only thing I do buy, but they never count for anything, so that's cool. Hopefully it affects seasonal events, for spinning Dracoins. I don't know. Per your request, made the daily global arena quest easier. Now you only need to kill 6 heroes instead of 10. This is kind of a big deal. People were really complaining about it. I didn't have this problem, but a lot of people did. More beginner players were having more problems with it. So, but for my recommendation, what you should do is do your best during the day with your team, and when you go to bed at night, put a character in that's crappy, just one character, and you will fall. Well, that's not bad. That sounds bad, but it's not. Because now you're getting more medals easier to level up your blessings, and on top of that, you're getting your dailies. So it kills like 3 birds with 1 stone. So, like I said, do your best, leave your team in all day, do all your, all your battles, and then at night throw 1 person in so that other people can attack you and knock you down a little bit. And trust me, it's a lot better. I've been doing it. It's a good way to go about it. Okay, hero abilities animations are now automatically playing in hero lobby. I don't know what that means. I guess they're just some animations that weren't playing. I don't know. They removed tournament chests from the game. That's never good. Anytime they remove a chest, it's never good. That means they're taking something away from you and making it less easy for you to farm. And I think that's where they're taking chests away so you can't get shards. And eventually, you're going to stand around, look around, and go, how do I get any shards? There's no chest. Oh, the shard pool area. That's all you're going to have to be able to get things. They're trying to convert this game to raid, and it's not working, and it's trash. Fix your game, Play Quantum. Fix your game. Trash. Trash. I am not happy right now with this game. Alright, moving on. Fixed red marker behavior in events and campaigns. Wow, amazing, cool. That should have been done a long time ago. Bug fixes. Fixed an issue with Global Arena Medals reward display. Fixed blessings behavior. They are now affecting all game modes correctly. Well, what do you know? Maybe you should have testers test that kind of thing. Half Piggish buff is now applied according to Acorn debuff stacks. Other small fixes and improvement. Okay, so balance changes. They reworked Dieselrog, but we'll go to his page and just go over that, okay? We're going to go over Can&O'neer. We're going to go over Ace&Sin. We'll also go over Dieselrog's rework. Baldur, I don't know what his kit is, but they changed his leadership ability to now only needs 4 allied dwarves to have more than 90% charge. Previously, it needed 4 allied dwarves and himself. So I guess that's better. Tobald, his third ability, he restores 20% charge to himself and also Tool. So he's got a little bit of synergy to Tool. I mean, they're buffs. They're not great ones, but I'll take that. So let's jump over to the test server and we'll check the other stuff out. Alright, first of all, we have Ace&Sin. Here he is. His little portrait there. Here he is in action, flipping around, flapping. Got his buddy upside down, ready to be waterboarded, it looks like. Alright, so let's look at his kit. At level 7, his passive ability with Oink, he gains 40% critical damage. That's it. Without Oink, he gains 40% potency increase. At the start of their turn, if he doesn't take damage for a turn, he gains Oink. Otherwise, he loses it and gains dodge increase and counterattack for 1 turn. So obviously he's kind of an assassin. He's got some dodge going, counterattack, some stuff that assassin would do. So, okay. At level 8, let's go to level 7. At level 7, he deals 300% of physical damage to all enemies, inflicts an armor decrease for 2 turns, gains invisibility, and a damage increase for 2 turns. So yeah, this is making it where no one can... I'm guessing he's going to be pretty damn squishy. So he's someone you're going to want to take to gear 12, but it's going to require you to 7-star someone you can't access except for through the shard shop. So yeah, this guy's probably going to be useless to you. I mean, honestly, he's probably going to be useless. So don't wail out on this guy. Don't even worry about it. But he's putting he's decreasing armor and increasing his output. So that's pretty cool. I have not tested him yet or anything else like that. Alright, level 7. He attacks the enemy 2 times. Each attack deals 300% of physical damage. With Oink, the second attack guaranteed to deal a critical hit and deals 50% more crit damage. No Oink, first attack inflicts 1 stack of bleeding for 2 turns. So even though he's gaining potency and all this damage stuff, I would definitely say crit chance and potency is how you're going to want to ruin this guy for sure. So his basic at level 7 attacks the enemy 2 times. Each attack deals 150% of physical damage. With Oink, the second attack ignores shield. Without Oink, first attack inflicts 2 stacks of poison for 2 turns. I mean, that's an awesome basic. This guy has potential. I'm kind of excited to try him out and test him out here in a little bit. But I'm not excited. You know why I'm not excited? Because of the state of the game. The one thing I'm only complaining about, if they would not do this, is the fucking shard system. This guy means nothing to you or I unless you are a whale who can spend tens of thousands of dollars pulling shards and buying character packs. Otherwise, no one knew what matters to us. It matters to me. I'm a content creator. But I guess because I have a test server, I can go up against a bunch of Gear 13 teams. How fun does that sound? It's not. Anyways, moving on to Can&O'neer. So here's Can&O'neer. We've been waiting for him for about 3 months now. We've known about him, we've seen him, we've heard about him, all that. I feel like I've went over this already, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have. But let's do it again for the 3rd time. What do you guys say? So Can&O'neer will be the leader. He will be in that Nelly type event, and he's going to be pretty important for this Baldur event. But once again, I don't care. You could probably beat it with all Gear 12 leaderless half pigs. It's not going to matter to anyone like you or me. The only person they're going to get it is like the top 5% of the game who spend thousands upon thousands. You're not going to get to play with this guy for a long time, so there's no need to be excited about him. Anyways, moving on. Kit, his leadership. At level 6, all half-pig allies gain 30% of their max health. All half-pig allies gain 10% increased potency for each half-pig in the team. Not bad, makes them tankier, makes them more potency. That means they can land all those debuffs that they're putting out. Not an amazing leadership, but it's definitely going to make them more dangerous. His passive ability at level 7, Can&O'neer assists in the attack of the half-pig allies. If half-pig allies do not hit any targets, Can&O'neer will get a oink. It might be better than I think. I haven't tested this guy out yet. So he just was released to our test build today. All these guys have been. Okay, it's A3 at level 7. Gains a crit chance increase and haste for 2 turns on all allies. Okay. Recovers 30% of the turn meter. With oink, gives all allies an accuracy increase for 2 turns. Remove accuracy decrease and blindness from them and lose oink. So that's a pretty big move. If you save that after you've gotten blinded by Garrett or something, you can move that, but that's with oink. So I don't know how often he'll be getting oink, or if at all, or very often. I don't know. That's a cool little thing going on there. I don't mind that one. And haste is always good. That's making you faster. All right, his A2 we'll do at level 7 here. Deals 250% of physical damage to all enemies and inflicts a potency decrease for 2 turns. This attack deals 20% of additional crit damage. So it's an AoE. I don't know how hard it's going to hit. Potency decrease. That's not a bad thing. It's okay. His basic ability at level 7 deals 280% of physical damage to an enemy. This attack deals 50% of additional crit damage. This attack cannot be dodged if with oink, and without oink, half of damage is dealt through the shield. So that's a pretty stout basic. That's not bad at all. So it might sound like, even though he's getting a lot of crit damage, either, give him some crit chance or crit chance and crit damage. He can probably start hitting pretty hard. He's ignoring a lot of stats, and he might be pretty decent. I'm pretty excited to test him out. Put him and Ace&Sin together and see what it's like. But alright, that's Can&O'neer. Moving on to Dieselrog. Okay, Dieselrog. I don't know anything about his kit really. I've always known it's trash. I understand that like his basic or something was very interesting, but I don't know what his kit was before, but we're just going to go over it and see what's going on now. So with his passive at level 7, it increases physical damage by 13% for each living orc in the party, and a crit chance by 13% for each living goblin in the party. So already I'm thinking, I'm glad that he has orc synergy now, because it was mostly goblins. So I'm thinking like him behind Rantha. Rantha does really good with goblins and orcs put together. That's what I like about her, is it's more of a wide variety. It's not just orcs. So what I'm thinking is putting him in a Rantha team, probably. Maybe with some Sergeant Pigwald or something. So he gets stronger for orcs, and he has a better chance to hit with a crit if you got some goblins. So if you have a mixture of them, you might make him pretty good. His A3 at level 7 gains haste, crit damage increase, and a crit chance increase for 2 turns. Gains 18% turn meter for each alive goblin and orc in the party. If Mar or Old Lore is in the battle, They restore same amount of turn meter and gain haste for 2 turns. If Darien is in the enemy team, Dieselrog gains accuracy increase for 2 turns. So that's very interesting. They're bringing Mar and old lore in here. Shout out to Diz. I mean, maybe you can get excited about this because you've been talking about Dieselrog and you love Mar. So maybe there's something going on here. I'll have to do some testing with it. But they're gaining all these haste and all these buffs that he's doing, and they're getting it too. So it's interesting. I don't know what kind of thing you'd come up with, but I'll have to try some different things out. I hate this caveat to Darien in the team. He gains accuracy increase. Just leave that out. Just leave it out. It's accuracy increase. It's not a bad thing, but Darien has to be in the enemy team, so that's just stupid. So his A2 at level 7 deals 280% of physical damage to all enemies. Inflicts an armor decrease for 2 turns. I like mass armor decreases. I love Bordwin. He does that same kind of stuff. So I really like that move. If it's a mass armor decrease, that's pretty awesome. No matter what damage he does. So basic at level 7 deals 300% of physical damage to an enemy. If the hit is critical, it removes 2 buffs from the target for each living goblin and orc in the party. So this is quite similar that it was in the last one, before the rework. Obviously, you're going to want to shoot his critical chance through the roof. You want him critting every time. So you want to try to get it up as high as you possibly can, so that he's removing buffs from his target. And the more characters that there are on your team, the more people that are alive, the more buffs he's going to remove. So you have a potential to completely get rid of someone. So this might be pretty good against like Centurion or something. I don't know. But somebody who can get a bunch of buffs, like maybe Titania, you have to hit her first. And that's where accuracy comes in. You know, being able to get past dodge. I don't know. So it's not bad. I'll give him a try, you know. I'll mess around with him and see what he can do. But that's it for the Dieselrog rework. Alright, so that's it, my friends. That is the mid-month patch for Dragon Champions. It's underwhelming. It's more characters that we can wail on that we don't have access to. Not excited. Usually these mid-month patches aren't exciting. There's not much to them. It's pretty much there just to add some stuff into it, fix some bugs, and, you know, get these events ready to go out. I understand that, but I want to say one thing before I get off here. Until you show me some new farmable characters in any patch, I don't care if it's next month, the coming month, and next year, until you show me that there's some farmable new premium characters, I don't care about anything you're putting out. Until you have some actual content, some PvE stuff, Guild Wars, some brand new campaigns that are actually challenging that might take us a while, I don't care about these patches. I'm going to continue to play this game. I'm going to continue to cover it, but don't expect me to be like, oh, everyone be patient, because I've been so patient, and I'm sick of being patient. And all of you guys should not be patient any longer either. We want content, and we want some fucking farmable characters. When's the last one we had that was farmable? I don't even know. I don't remember. Let me know in the comments. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you want in the game and what you're ready for and what you're tired of waiting for. With that being said, I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. I love hanging out with you guys every single day, talking to you guys in Discord and on the stream. So if you don't know, I stream all the time on Twitch. The link is down below, as well as Discord. I am very active in Discord. Anytime you want to talk with me or anybody else, we have great advice, great guys up in there that will help, and I'm always there too. So with that being said, love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace.